And we're live. There we go. What do we have here? 19 minutes until launch. Ooh, the excitement.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. See, we got Debbie joining us as well. We are
Hi,
live.
guys.
We are live.
Are we excited or what?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's turn down some volume here. There we go. All right. If we got anyone.
Did you get any
Zero.
rest at all, Brian?
Nope. No, I
Nope.
haven't slept. No. Too many things that required the attention.
I know. I've got chats going on all over the place.
Yep. People are excited.
My grandson is so excited. He's still trying to figure this out, and he drew me a picture and sent it to me in the email.
Yeah. See if we can get everything up and running here. Not a whole lot is happening right now, guys. So we're just sitting on the heels right now. We got a few viewers already. So everything is very, very exciting at the moment. Just waiting for the go, no-go for launch, right?
Right.
Yeah, everybody's waiting for
For their links.
our times and for the links. Nobody wants to participate in this hangout.
A few more here. We got Fleming and we got Paul as well. And we got Dino popping in as well. Very, very exciting.
Hi, Paula.
And to all of you watching and to all of you who probably will be watching this, no, I did not sleep at all. I've been up all night just working out a few details, talking to the last few people, recruiting the last few people that we needed before launch. So, I can sleep afterwards, right?
Right. No, you can't because you have your children this weekend.
Thank you for reminding me, Debbie. I love you. See if we can get Rick Stale on here as well.
Do they just use the same link that you posted it to me?
That shouldn't be the link that's in there. No, that's just for the Google Plus thingy.
Okay, so I need to give them the link that Scott wants to get on so I can put him in the one that you posted in QWAL.
Yeah, let me just refresh. We can sleep when we get old. That is right. Then I actually should be sleeping already.
Yeah, I hate when somebody says they can sleep when they're dead. No, when you're dead, you don't wake up. You're dead. Sleep you wake up from. At least you hope so.
Need to redo the. There we go. Now the rest.
Hey
can,
Rick, I see you made it.
Yes.
So how did the whole trip go? Everything all right?
Yes. So
Good.
far.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Not the news I wanted to hear, but it is what it is for now.
Yeah. But yes, we can have 10 people in the room. Rest is just going to be watching it live, and guys, we are live right now. So no cursing or anything like that, right? This is going on the internet, so.
No, we can't talk like we normally talk, huh?
No, we
You're
cannot.
gonna bleep us out?
Then the entire video is just going to be one big bleep. Not going to be very good. Let's see, 1, 2, and Brian. We got a lot of people from the official room in here. I can see. That's kind of weird. Well.
So all the people on the panel here, Brian, are part of.
QWAL? No, not all
No.
of them. I can see 2 of them are not.
Okay.
So. Let's see.
We can't tell our strategy then. Shh.
Yeah, that's not good. Company secrets, huh?
Yeah, company secrets.
If we tell them, we have to shoot them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh my God, 12 minutes. Very exciting. And we got Scott Lippy here as well. Let me guess, that's your grandchild.
Yes, it is. Hi, Scott.
Yeah. Nice to finally put a face to the name that we're hearing about for, I don't know, 5 weeks. There's no sound coming from you, Scott, so I don't know if your microphone is not set up correctly or something. Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
What's the streaming link, Brian?
Come again?
The streaming link for watchers.
It's in the group.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. It's in the group. Otherwise, just use the Google link that will, if my want to work. There we go. It's in the chat. That one you can share with people. Everyone is so quiet right now. It's almost spooky.
I know.
Oh, God, 10 minutes.
You don't want us to start making noise.
No, heck no. I mean, God forbid if you should actually wake me up, right?
Us old folks, we can't make a bunch of noise. It'd be hard on our hearing aids.
Right.
We are actually afraid of something's not going wrong. Everything is fully functional now, so we don't messing around that much.
It's either very late or very early for a lot of people. I mean, me and Herman, for example, we're sitting here 9 minutes to 6 in the morning, right? So it's very early here in Denmark right now. Dino is, he got the same time as well. So
Yeah.
That's 11 minutes to 11 here.
yeah.
So what will we
Oh,
do?
Rick will get to go to bed at a decent hour.
You betcha.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
he's a little.
us old people, you know, we got to get to bed, you know.
Yeah. That's why
Now, I'm a
always
night owl.
calling me at like
Got to
4 or
take our
5 in the
got to
morning.
get our Geritol, and we got to go to bed.
Speak for yourself. I'm a night owl. I always said I'd make a great vampire.
Well, 5 o'clock in the morning comes early.
Yep, that's when I'm going to bed.
We'll be up drinking coffee.
Yep.
All right, just
Just
waiting
want to
for
tell
the.
everybody that sent the prayers and everything, thanks. Really appreciate it to my extended family here.
You're welcome.
Well, it's the only thing we can do, unfortunately.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Believe me, it meant a lot when I shared that all with my mother and showed her how many people were praying for her.
That's great.
That really lifted her spirits. So,
Mm.
and I got to keep her spirits lifted for sure.
That's true.
They always say positive attitude always helps the situation. So,
Oh yeah. Brian, how many viewers do we have now?
5. About 5. But we're not the only ones doing this right now, so
Right.
that might be why. Yeah, there's one going on in other teams as well, so that is probably why.
And I can't be on 2 at one time, so
Nope.
this is where I'd rather be.
Hmm. Let's see where we're at here.
Scott, did you figure out your microphone yet? You can do chat.
All right, this is now up, so all right, get ready. Credit card has been found. Da, da, da.
Same here.
Can we pay now?
upstairs.
No.
No.
Wait for the go, guys. Also, those of you who are watching, wait for the go, right?
Yeah, I don't have a camera.
No one can pay or get in before you get your link for your sponsor. So, just have to wait, right? It's the way of the way it is. So,
Oh man, I'm in, Brian.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're just a squatter, Rick.
Oh well, you know.
I'm squatting with you, so.
Hey, they always say squatters' rights, you know.
That's right.
We got the rights. We squat.
Hmm. Okay, can you guys tell everyone in our team, everyone in your team, watch the hangout? Right, the link is in the group. Click it, go watch it, so you can keep up with what is going on. Because I'm sitting here in 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 chats right now. Right, I'm a guy. I cannot multitask that much. Right, so help it out, spread the word.
I put it in my group.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
my one cord wasn't plugged in all the way. That's why.
Oh, that might be a problem.
An error 40. Yeah, we haven't heard that one before.
It looked like it was plugged in. That's weird.
Mm,
Tritons.
let's see. Alright.
I have my card in hand, like ready to go.
I think we all do.
I have Lauren's out clubbing right now, apparently, so I have her stuff written down for it. She's like, let's
Oh.
go. She's ready.
New Balance 3156.
Hmm? One, two, three. Welcome, Craig. 4,
Thank you.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. Jenny dropped out, I can see. Guys, seriously, watch the hangout. Come on, guys. Wake up. Alright? Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Get close to time.
Wow, I can't remember the last time I was up this early. Honestly.
2 nights ago for me.
Well, early. I'm in Denmark, so it's,
Yeah, you said like it was almost 6 a.m., ain't it?
yeah.
That's rough. She was right about being a night owl, by the way. Always has been.
Yeah, Scott loved to come to the house because he got to stay up late.
Yeah.
All right, latest news flash, guys. Anyone who's watching, pre-launch has been delayed for a little bit. Might be an hour, might be a little bit more. As we're waiting for last confirmation on getting the merchant account fully turned on. So,
Okay. So we get to hang out for an hour.
so we
Oh,
get to
great.
hang out. It's probably going to be the longest hangout in recorded history. Probably. We don't know.
Man, I get to go to 7 a.m. That's rough.
Hey, Brian has been on Hangouts for 16 and 17 hours at a time.
Jeez. I actually never used Google Hangouts. I always used Skype, so it's a little different, but I kind of like it.
And I can see Jacob is here. Welcome. And Jamie. Wow, who's fiddling with that microphone? There we go.
That's rough.
Yeah, someone got a bad reception on that microphone. Right, we got 9 viewers right now. Anyone who just tuned in, we're running a little bit late. I know it's 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? It's running a little bit late right now. We're just sitting here waiting. Probably a little over 10 or 20,000 people just sitting here waiting with their credit card in hand, but it's gonna be worth the wait, guys. Right? So, if I could toss some beer around, I would definitely do it. That unfortunately I can't do.
Mama, maybe we'll make enough money we can go to Denmark.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we're going to meet him in, was it Thailand you want to go to, Brian?
Next month, yes, on the
Yeah,
26th.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be priceless.
So,
I'm definitely going to travel. That's one thing I want to do.
That's what I want to do.
Pay off my debt, pay off my car. That'll be a way to walk into Wells Fargo. Here's all that money I owe. One payment. Done.
Everything takes time. Everything takes
Oh,
time.
I know. She told me, so I'm pretty excited. I got other friends interested. They just want to see some money flow before they invest, which, I mean, that's not a problem at all. So, but I definitely have other people. I have probably 10 people lined up. As soon as I can make some money off this, they're like gonna. One of them, he's like, I'm gonna fall into this face first. Like, I'm ready. I was like, all right, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, Scott's coming in at Royal, so he'll make money.
Yeah.
Definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in.
I gotta unlink this.
Ron says he's having trouble getting in. Wait a minute. Says it's
Because
full. Then that means he just needs to watch, right?
yes.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm deleting the Facebook app off my phone because
You keep getting bleeped.
yes, not that I don't want to know, but my phone is like blowing up right now.
That's because anybody that's in our group the group chat, anybody puts anything in there.
Gotta see how I can uninstall it. I don't mind it. It's
Can you just
annoying.
turn off the sound?
No, my phone doesn't even do silent. It does vibrate or actual like no sound, or like not silent, but it either does vibrate or sound. So, oh, great. I'll be back.
Um,
Don't go off, Scotty. You won't be able to get back in.
Let me just see. Event page.
Just mute yourself and put the headset down if you need to do something.
Okay, the event page take people directly into this? Really?
Yeah, Brian, I don't think you can watch it. I couldn't get in until someone left.
Right.
So no one can watch it, even though I'm sharing the event page. That is interesting. Right. You know what? We're just gonna take the YouTube channel instead. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. It's live now. So just open that bad boy up. Go. Just share that instead. That probably explains the lack of viewers. So let's just re-edit all this out.
Now, Ron Taylor says he can watch. He's watching.
All right.
But there must be a limit to the watchers as well, then.
No. You can have thousands, 1000s. The highest I ever came up to was 1400 at a time. So you can have enough. You can have enough. But I just in the group. I just got a delay there. In the group, I just shared the YouTube link instead. So make sure that you go and use that instead, or give that to people who are saying they're having trouble actually watching the live hangout right now, and share it. Right? Share it.
You just put it in the QWAL group, you said?
Yep. Re-edited the post and put it into the comment section as well. So should be up there. Yeah.
Is it in the pinned post?
Let me just. It should be bumped all the way up, actually. Yeah. No, because people are still adding people, even though we're about to launch. How awesome is this team? Seriously.
I know.
People don't stop working. All right.
Brian, send me the link in a private chat so that I can put it in my group.
I'm just going to put it in the chat box right here, so every one of you can share it with all the people that you have in your team.
All right.
to anyone who's watching in the QWAL group, right at the very top with the big picture that says Hangout. In that description is the link. Also at the second last comment of it, there's a link as well. So use that, share it, get it out to people. Put in the chat box right here, so every one of you can share it with all the people that you have in your team. Well, it's definitely working for Dino. That I can hear.
Works all fine.
Come again?
Works all fine. So I tested the link.
Yeah.
Perfect. I will share now.
Hey, Anita, welcome.
Yeah, Anita said that she didn't want her picture. She didn't want to come on because she's in her jammies. I said, just turn your camera off.
Yeah, just have your picture on. Right, we need to keep this kind of rated for everyone to be able to watch it, so it's fine. Right. Right. Who are we missing here? But yeah, to anyone watching, wow, the viewer count is rising now. To those of you here and to all the people watching, we do have a slight delay, guys. Come on, it's pre-launch, right? To all of you gamers out there, this is beta, right? There's gonna be mistakes, right? Live with it. It is gonna be launching, right? There's just a small delay because we know how many people are going to be coming in, right? So we want to make absolutely sure that the merchant account is not going to crack while we're like halfway through. That will be very, very bad. So I'm just testing it out right now to make sure that everything's running smoothly and stuff like that. So don't worry, it's still going to launch, right? So you get to keep your $100 just a little bit longer, right? Be happy about that. So no problems, no Bambi's on the ice or anything like that, if that's even a saying. I just made it up. Let's see. And people are saying, oh, why is there a delay? Always when we're planning to be rich. Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm not planning to be rich. I'm counting on it. There's a big difference. There we go. Paula just shared the YouTube link. Thank you very, very much, Paula. You're a darling. There we go. And I can see that, Herman, if you're watching this, you're frustrated right now because you need to get out of bed before 6 o'clock in the morning. Haha. Stop drinking in the middle of the night then, right? So you don't have a hangover. There you go. We knew there was going to be a delay, right? I don't know how many times I need to repeat this, but we knew this was going to happen, right? So we just have to wait it out, listen to some music, get some coffee, it's early in the morning, or get a glass of wine if it's very late in the evening. Scott, for you, cola, right? So just enjoy it, relax, watch some TV, do whatever, right? Watch us, as we're just sitting here in complete and utter dead silence, which is not embarrassing at all, right? As we're live in front of I don't know how many people. So while we're waiting, guys, right, share your ideas, right? What do you think about all of this? Right? Anita, we haven't heard from you at all, and you got a massive team underneath you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can.
Okay. I'm trying to keep the volume down. Everybody's in bed.
Well, just
What did you want
talk
to hear?
very well. Your experience with it. I mean, your excitement about it, or what your experience has been when you've been talking to people about it and stuff like that.
Okay, well, I'm very excited. Probably the most excited I've ever been over a program. It's been very, very easy to promote. Um,
Why is that? And don't come with the old cliche because it's new, right? We know that's not it. Dead silent. So easy to promote, right?
Yes, I've had more people say yes to this than most anything else.
Well, there is a little bit of a truth to the whole thing. It's new. I think one of the reasons why probably Scotty got very, very excited about it, and why all of us gamers are getting very, very excited about it, is we can finally make money from something that was only for a select few people in the past, right? People with good connections, people with big followings on YouTube, or big streams on Twitch TV, or people of vast networks that got some very good company deals and stuff like that as well. Now all these people, they have the opportunity to get a piece of the pie, as they say. Network marketing has always been one of the most profitable franchises on the planet, and right after that, strangely enough, is the gaming franchise, right? Almost $100 billion in sales a year, which only a handful of people actually get just a smidge of every single year. Now it's obtainable for anyone who wants to not only build a business, who not only are working network marketing to achieve either just a little extra to supplement their daily income, but for many people, change their lifestyle and change the lifestyles of the people around them. Might even go as far as financial freedom for a lot of people who really work it very hard and for a long time. Now all these people can combine these two franchises into one, and 2013 ended those two franchises combined almost $300 billion in revenue, which is insane, right? What 2014 is going to bring with all this, I do not even want to speculate. Right?
Yeah.
Because we got no idea how big this is just going to be. For some, they're going to be making a few $100s, which for them is fine, right? No bad mouthing about that whatsoever. For a few others, or the majority of people, it's going to be a few thousand a month. And probably for 10 or 20% of the people working this business, they can leave their job, right? They can become financial free. Income disclaimer, is it going to be happening to a lot of people? Probably not, right? Because it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Is it only going to be the gamers who have the know-how who's going to be able to do this? No, because you do not need to be a gamer to make money in this franchise, in this business, or in this industry, if you will. Is it a plus to know something about what you're dealing with? Yes. Right? Just like you kind of walk into
Yeah, it is.
into a skincare MLM company and do good if you don't even know what the product actually is or what it actually does, right? Or work in a factory at an assembly line and get your fingers cut off one by one because you got no bloody clue what you're actually doing. It takes time to learn a business, right? This is no different whatsoever. But we got some very, very dedicated people on our teams. A lot of people who know a hell of a lot more than me on gaming, and a lot of people who know a few things in network marketing that I don't know. Right? So everything combined, everyone can benefit from it, right? So plugging into to what this is all about, and you know, getting some knowledge from the people around you, and not being afraid of stepping out of that comfort zone. We got a lot of the network marketers who have begun playing MMO games. Probably not doing very well in it, but they're having fun, right? Applying fun to the equation of network marketing is probably going to boost a lot of people's businesses, because we usually tend to focus more on getting as many people in as we possibly can and make as much money as we possibly can, right? I know all of you on this panel will agree with me, and all of you who are watching is going to be agreeing with me as well, that, well, we're in this for the money. Why else would we do it, right? But funny enough, the people who are really having success in this business are not the people who are focusing on paying off their debt, getting a car, or getting, you know, fancy clothes or jewelry, or traveling all over the world because they are making enough money to do so. The people who are really successful with this are the people who focus on the value that and just the amount of freedom that they can give to others by helping them achieving their dreams. Right? So a lot of gamers out there, a lot of YouTube gamers especially, are probably going to be very, very happy once this is fully launched because of all the new restrictions on YouTube. Right?
Yeah,
If
there
you
are a
guys
lot
don't
of
know,
restrictions.
yeah, if you guys don't know what it is, just go to YouTube, right? Just search for it, right?
I can go over it if you want a rough estimate of it.
It's huge.
Yeah,
now.
basically, if you don't own what you're playing, or you're not partnered, you can't make any money off of a video. So, like, if I would make a Call of Duty video and I'm not partnered, technically I don't own Call of Duty. Even though I bought the game, I don't own Activision's product. Thus, I can't make a video showing off the game. So I can't make any money off a video that I put work into because I'm not partnered by YouTube. YouTube has always had it in their copyright that is not, like, that's how it works, but they never enforced it until Activision and bigger companies that make big games like 343, who makes Halo. Activision does Call of Duty for the most part. Epic Games does Gears of War. Those are probably the three biggest franchises that multiplayer people play. Then you have Blizzard, who does World of Warcraft. Like, these are big MMOs. They're games that massive amounts of people go online and play. They cut down. So unless you're partnered, which is very, very hard to do, you're not making any money anymore. So it's crazy.
Even people, you know, who are going to game conventions, doing interviews with all the game developers, following up on all the games who, you know, that are coming into beta or even alpha testing games, which is before beta was really not even completed. For those of you who don't know, they got first dibs on something like that. Right? One thing that is going to be offered to the members of MMOCashout, for those of you who do not know it, is the companies now have a vast community of gamers, people who are in this franchise, that they can get into beta testing games. Why would that be more important than anyone else? Because they know that on the back end, all these people who are in beta testing these games are going to be advertising for these games. What is more important is that once these people advertise for it, they got a shop on the back end where they can give people an affiliate link. They can go in and buy that game that they just fell in love with because they just saw a review or playthrough of it shared on MMO Playbook, right? So everything combined, once everything is fully up and running, is going to be the company of 2014 for the gamers and for the network modders who want to combine all this. So Um, and a lot of people are not seeing how big this is really going to become. Right? Is this something that's going to be happening within the next 30 days? No. Is it going to happen in 60 or 90 days? No. Right? Between 90 and 120 days, right? 3 to 4 months is what the pre-launch is supposed to be taking. And the people who stick with it, as I've been saying for, I don't know, 3 weeks now, they're going to be golden. Right? It's going to take time, just like with any other company or any other job that you have. You cannot walk in to your boss's office on the very first day on the job and say, I want a raise. Right? I want your job. Right? That takes time. Right? You need to put a lot of sweat, blood, and tears into what you're doing and really work it, and eventually you will get up to that spot where you got a pretty fat paycheck. It takes time. So people who are sticking with us right now, the viewer count is it keeps on climbing. It's awesome to see. You are already golden, guys. You are, right? You're sticking with it. So big shout out to all of those that are still with us and want to make this company something that is going to be not only changing your lives, but the people that you present this to as well in 2014, right? I always do all the talking, guys. Come on, someone pitch in, please. All right.
I can say something from a retailer standpoint because of working at GameStop.
Awesome.
For all of you who are kind of still skeptical, I was at first. My grandmother had brought it up to my attention, and I really didn't think it would catch on. And she talked me into it, and then we sat around and we went out to lunch to kind of talk more about it. And now I'm hooked on it because when I think about this, is PC gaming is, if you know Brian, I don't know if you PC game at all, or if you do, if that's your thing. I'm not much into it, but I can tell you this much: when people come to GameStop, they don't make discs anymore. Like, they very rarely make disc PC games anymore because Steam is such an online market for selling games. Everyone buys them online and just digitally downloads them. Since we'll be able to offer that, that's going to be a ridiculous amount. Plus, for people that come to GameStop, if I still work there, I can offer them this as well because we sell digital downloads. But if this is at a better price, they can just go online here, download the game, you get a cut. Like, it makes sense. Like, it's like our direct competitor for GameStop is Amazon right now, and that's mostly because we can ship stuff, but they can ship it faster. And that's our whole thing that we are being pretty bad at right now. We got huge games coming out. You got Titanfall coming out, which is a very huge, going to be a big PC game and also an Xbox game. You have like really big games, MMOs coming out. Blizzard's releasing their new expansion pack. The new Diablo 3 expansion pack's coming out. So you're going to see a lot of people jump into this that are there to make money, especially because those two games online, Blizzard's two big games, Diablo and World of Warcraft, have so many subscribers to it already. Even if one person gets subscribed, like YouTube channels that have 2 million subscribers, even if 10% of them sign up, that's 200,000 people signing up, paying, even if it's at the minimum $10 a month. You do the math for it. It's ridiculous how much you can make off this.
Exactly. Once this fully launches and it goes viral, guys, we really do not need to do a whole lot of marketing on it. The gamers, the YouTubers, the Twitch streamers, and also with the whole PvP tournaments coming up and running, actually being part of a product within MMO Buy It, it's gonna. I'm not gonna be saying it's gonna be selling itself because then they wouldn't need us. But it's going to be a lot more easy to sell. Right? You heard it from Anita as well. It's one of the most easiest things she have ever gotten herself into. Right? And a lot of us people, a lot of us, not only on the panel but also you guys watching, and people in our team, you've probably been in multiple different companies, probably just in the last 12 months. Right? Because most people are always looking for that one thing that they, can fall in love with and really work with, right? Finding our niche. for me, I would say my niche is helping other people succeed. Right? It sounds corny, I know, but with MMO, MMOCashout, two other companies as well that I work on the back end are going to be the only companies that I'm going to be working with from here on out, because I found my niche in those companies, right? So that's where my focus is. Many people probably have other companies that they're working with as well, training companies or tools companies or whatever they may be, skincare or diet or whatever we have out there, right? And that's fine, right? That's fine. We always want to give an opportunity, a chance, right, or a glance. Just get in, snooze around a little bit, see what it's all about. Can we make a little bit of money with it, or can we not? But the people who are really successful in this business are the people who stick with the companies that they start out in, right? So we're getting questions all over the place right now. Has the company launched yet? Where are the links? Why there is a delay? If you got people in your teams asking you these questions, have them watch the Hangout. Right? I'm now dealing with 25 chats at the moment, and they're blinking like mad, and I'm not answering them because this is where all the news is going to be posted. So pay attention to it. Also pay attention in the group. It will be posted in there as well, if there is anything as well.
Dino says he's going to have them all ask Brian.
Come again?
Dino put in there.
I will tell them ask Brian. Right, Dino, thank you for that, because my chats are not lit up as they are, right? Right. Pay attention to the Facebook group, guys, please, and pay attention to the Hangouts as well. Once there is news, when we know, you will know, right? So pay attention with what we're posting and what we're telling you on these Hangouts as well. Make no mistake. As soon as we can get in, you will also get the opportunity to get in, right? Let's see if there's any news posted. No, not yet. So anyone got any words of wisdom or something that you have been doing to build your business with MMOCashout that has been working with you, right? Of course, if you got something really 007 secret that you don't want to share, then by all means don't. But if you have something that really worked for you and you want to share it with the rest of the company as well, then by all means, I think that would be very, very happy to get a few golden nuggets while we're sitting here waiting.
I just noticed that Julian put in a thing 3 minutes ago. His laptop crashed. Trying to get it up and going. That was one thing. I've got my other.
Oh, who's muting who? There we go. Debbie, I think Jamie accidentally muted you. So you
Thanks, Jamie. I said Jillian just put on Facebook that his laptop crashed. I said I have mine other one on standby because I thought that would be the worst thing to happen, is to be sitting here waiting to go in and get my link and have the laptop crash.
Exactly.
So he's not a happy camper right now.
Well, what, 3 or 4 hours ago, I was sitting here working out some numbers, working out and putting together some trainings that I'm going to be posting next week for the team as well. And the internet just kept on crashing. I was just like, this is just the wrong day for this to happen, right? I'm not in the mood for this. I fiddled with some cords and restarted the router and everything, and 5 minutes later the internet would just crash again. I was just like, not happening, right? In all the days, why is this happening? And now with Julian, his laptop suddenly crashes. You tried that what a week ago or something like that, Debbie?
Yeah, we were on a hangout, and I walked into the kitchen, and I could hear the hangout. I could hear you guys talking, and then nothing. And I thought, well, I guess it's over. I come in here, screen was black. I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. And another thing I just found out today, it was actually posted by Alan Selig, actually, that the launch of MMOCashout actually runs on the same day as the Chinese New Year. I guess a lot of you out there didn't know that. Is that a coincidence or planned?
Well, yeah, and see, we were talking to Jeremy Chu earlier, too, in Singapore, and he said it's New Year there for them, so, yep.
So he was busy entertaining his guest, and me and Debbie pulled him aside to tell him a little bit about this. So we'll see if once he gets sober, if it actually sinks in, or if we caught him at a bad time. Sorry, Jeremy, if you're going to be watching this. Didn't mean to pull you away from your beer. But a lot of people are getting stoked on this. Well, to those of you here on the panel, if you want to turn down individual volumes, go to your Hangout toolbox and click that little speaker icon that comes up on the top right. And there you should be able to adjust the different volumes between the participants on it. A little pro tip for you there. But yeah,
Jamie, that's just my voice. I can't whisper. I cannot tell a secret. My voice is loud. It doesn't matter how softly I talk. It's like that. Sorry about that. And it's even worse if I get excited. When I get excited, it's like 10 times higher. So.
Julian's laptop is up and running again after being down for about 30 minutes.
Oh,
I told him yesterday, right? You need to restart or just at least just close down your laptop.
Let it at least sleep.
Yeah, give it a little bit of a rest, right? For those of you who don't know Julian, he is a machine, right? He is now formally, officially known as Julian, aka the Beast, right? Call him that when you write to him, please. He's been working like nonstop for the last 2 weeks, and has one of the biggest front lines in the entire team. He is a beast, right? And I think he's looking forward to the point where we can buy actual gaming merchandise as well, laptop stuff like that in the shop. He's probably gonna need a new one because he's wearing them down like kids wear down shoes and knickers, right? So, shout out to you, Julian. You're doing an amazing job with what you're doing right now. People you see on this panel as well, they are really, really pushing it. Steven, who joined us just a little while ago, joined up about 24 hours ago, and he's already qualified to make 10-level deep commissions, right? So he's been pushing it tremendously in the last 24 hours. So shout out to you as well, Stephen, for your awesome and hard work. You're definitely going to go far, no question about it. Craig is pushing it. Debbie is pushing it. Anita is just, she's Anita, right? There's no excuse. She's always pushing it. Dino, Jacob, Jamie, Scott is going to be insane once he gets in contact with all the GameStops around the world.
I hope so. I'm doing some calculations right now from YouTube just to put this into perspective for some of you guys. So I'm going to show you something really crazy.
Looking forward to it.
This went off.
Brian, do we have any update on the time for the delay? I've got a guy in Australia, Bruce, who says that there's no way he can wait for over an hour. So, and he's got a pretty big team to get in.
Well, I can.
Just see if you can get an update from them.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. The beast machine is back. All right, he had me. Good for you, Julian. Yeah, wearing down your laptops there, buddy. Just relax a little bit. Right. Yeah. Everything was working, guys. Just yesterday, and now apparently the merchant account kind of broke down a little bit. It's been, you know, through testing or through beta testing right now, just to see if it could keep up with the massive amount of people coming in, and during the test it apparently broke. So look on the bright side. Luckily it broke through, you know, during the test and not during the actual launch. That would have just been catastrophic. But again, it's pre-launch, guys, right? So don't worry. We're moving into the weekend, right? So throughout the weekend, you can relax a little bit. So.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, Jim, welcome.
Jim's another one of my kindred.
Your kindred, yeah.
All right, so real fast for everybody that's listening or watching. These are some of the biggest YouTubers. I'm gonna try to put the picture good. I don't know how well it's gonna look.
A little bit unclear though.
Let's see. Basically, I'll just read it off. I went off like my subscriber list from people I watch. There's Woody's Gamertag, White Boy 7th Street, PewDiePie, which a lot of people know, Tebs, Nanners, Hutch, and Minnesota Burns. Most of these people have about 1 million subscribers, some of them less, but PewDiePie has 21 million subscribers that watch him daily. This guy averages over 2 million views a video. Yeah. So every day he puts out like 2 to 3 and makes a ton of money. So basically if they all did 10% of what they have, say they get involved and they want to make money off of it, and they all did 10%, some of them would be pulling in almost 200,000 people. PewDiePie by himself would be pulling in almost 2 million people if 10% of them came in. Yeah. That's how massive this can be.
And all those viewers, guys, the vast majority of them are, you know, real hardcore gamers who do nothing but just play games and really dig into the whole genre of gaming, right? The whole spirit of gaming. PewDiePie is, if you watch his videos, if you want a good laugh, go watch his videos, right? He's 1 in a million, right? But that's
he is a riot.
He is a riot.
Minnesota Burns too. He trolls people. I don't know if you guys know what trolling is. It's just kind of messing around with people, but he takes it to another level. He's a riot. Those two guys they're too damn funny. Like it's unbelievable.
I mean, PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber of them all, right? There are many people on YouTube. Also, Twitch TV streamers. You cannot just record a video and upload it on Twitch TV. Everything is just live streamed, right? Kind of like with Google Plus, right? Basically. And then people use recording software to record their screens while they're playing games or doing other stuff or whatever, right? Everything is on there, even cooking lessons. And a lot of these people are making a decent amount of money, but more, I would say the vast majority are not making a whole lot of money. I mean, we're seeing people with 300,000-400,000 active subscribers on YouTube, and they're making less than $500 a month. Right? It all depends on the views, the likes, the comments, everything that people do on their videos. So it's a competition, right? A lot of these people, I know every single game that I own, I haven't bought it until I saw a review or playthrough on YouTube from one of the YouTubers that I follow. And how many of these YouTubers do you actually think had made any money whatsoever from, I don't know how many titles I own now, a little over 1,000, I think. They made zero, right? Zero. Because they didn't have what the people that are going to be part of MMOCashout is going to be having, which is an affiliate link to an online store. Right? What games are they going to be doing playthroughs on or reviews on? Of course, the games that are within MMO buy it. Why? Because they can sell them as well if people like what they see. Right? It's that easy. So once this kicks off, guys, just think about how big and how vast this can actually become, and with what Scott just shared with us as well. A lot of these YouTubers, they are going to be bringing in a lot of people, right? Once this goes viral and people see that it's working, right? These are not network marketers per se that we're dealing with, even though they do it on a daily basis, more than they probably realize themselves. Once they see that this is really working, that there is money to be made. The shop is there, playbook is there, list is there, everything is working as intended. After we finish the pre-launch in about 90 to 120 days, it's going to go insane. No question about it. I don't think I need to tell any of you who are watching this right now, because you're here for a reason. Right? 99% of you are here just to make money. That's it. You don't care about the product, probably. You're just here for the money, and that's fine. Whatever floats your boat, right? The last 1%, those are the people who are going to make it extremely far in this business because they focus on something else than just making money, and that is changing other people's lives through what they're doing. Those are the 1%ers in the business, right? So think about that when you go out and market it, when you talk to people, figure out what their gain, what their true value would actually be in this. When you talk to them, listen to what they're saying. Really listen and take note of it so you can tune in to what you need to emphasize on when you're talking with them. It's very, very important. If you're talking to a YouTuber who's trying to build up a following, for example, emphasize on playbook. Right? If you are seeing that they are doing a lot of playthroughs on games and reviews on games and stuff like that, or sharing tips and tricks about video games, whatever. Now the World of Warcraft was brought up, how to beat a boss in the game or whatnot. There are plenty of videos like that. They can utilize the whole community and the whole platform to actually share all of this and grow their following even more, right? Emphasize on the things that matter to the person that you're talking to, and you will close more people than you think. Don't go to any game and just say, well, you can make a buttload of money if you bring in, people. Okay, that's not really the value for me, right? I was more interested in the whole shop and the community aspect of it, and all you keep talking about is the amount of money that I can make, and if I fill the entire kingdom, I'll be making almost $1 million or more. That's not what is interesting to me. So no, thank you. This is nothing for me. Right? Listen to what people are asking you and telling you about it. Tune into it, and just remember, not everyone is interested in this. Even though you think it's the best thing since sliced bread, it might not be for them, right? But again, we're tapping into to a 1 billion people franchise. Right? There's 1 billion gamers on the planet. There's plenty for all, right? So go nuts, but not too nuts. Tune into what people want to get out of this, and get the right people in. Right? Let's see. Any news? Still broken. Okay. All right. Let's see. Dead silence. Wow.
Working behind the scenes.
Yeah, just so you guys on the panel, you can't see what I'm seeing, but we got over 100 viewers, so you might want to lift the spirit a little bit, right? There's over 100 people watching us right now, just so you know. All right, so pitch in with some tips and tricks, or golden nuggets, or whatever you want to share with the viewer count that we have
Put a
right now.
fancy hat on, Brian, or something. Come on, play.
I always do the talking, Debs.
Yeah, I know, but put like a fancy hat or something on. What is it? The toolbox along the side or something?
No, I'm not gonna do that. No.
All right, guys, I'll throw in a different accent. What about that? That'll help.
There we go.
There we go.
So what I thought I'd just talk about is, I guess the amazing part for me is how I get to speak to people all around the world with this business. So I've only been in the internet marketing business for a very short period of time, and just having a bit of a look at my list of 20 odd people that I'm bringing into MMO. And I got people from Australia, from the UK and the US. Now they're the obvious ones, but I've also got India, Nepal, and Morocco, and they're just the ones I've, I guess, worked out. And also the age range. I've got a couple over 60, 4 over 40, 6 over 30, and 10 between 18 and 30. So it really shows the potential here because it covers a whole age range as well as so many countries. So that's a little bit from down here in Australia at 4:20 in the afternoon. I know it's a bit different where you guys are coming from.
Wow, that's awesome, Jim.
Craig, but anyway.
We got Carl coming in here. Welcome, Carl. You're this is a live stream, by the way. Just so you're aware. So we're streaming to about 100 viewers right now. And he becomes shy. How cute.
And we lost Jim.
Yeah, he he dropped out, I think. Dropped out. Yeah. Anyway, that's one of Steven's kindreds. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Steven, one of our upcoming superstars in all of this, really pushing it right now. So that's awesome to see. I got my tour guide writing to me very early in the morning as well, so that's awesome. Let's see. Okay. working with some updated news here, so if I don't talk right now, just bear with me.
Okay.
Anyone else is more than welcome to talk, right? No? Okay, awesome. I'm trying to get the latest news regarding this to just verify to see if it's actually true or not.
Is anybody here other than me and Brian gamers? Like,
Oh
I-
yeah,
Well,
Okay, there we
we
go.
got
What do you play,
Steven,
man?
we got Kyle.
you are not alone. Waiting for a little WildStar action, but right now I was on a PoE kick for a little bit, and I've been wasting some time with my brother-in-law playing Marvel Heroes, and I am consoleless at the moment. I'll be getting a PS4 pre-Destiny.
Really? You're gonna go with PS4? I'm
I
impressed.
believe so. I'm not like 100%. I'm like 94.5%.
I have an Xbox One right now. I was getting ready. I might put in Madden, and you watch me throw my headset across the room while it's muted. So,
Dude, turn your camera to the screen. You can be
God.
streaming to this massive audience, your fellow QWAL
Oh,
members.
This is something I was really interested in, but no, I picked up an Xbox One. I work at GameStop, if you guys don't know, and love the company, love what I do. It's one thing I guess that I have in common with Brian is I like to help people. We get a bad reputation, but I'm that person when you come in, you're just like, oh, thank God it's this guy. That's how you feel about me. It's like,
I got
thank
that
God
guy
it's
at Best
me.
Buy.
Yeah, you always find that one person that you can be like, yeah, this guy's not going to treat me bad, or he's going to take care of me. That's kind of like how I'm always regarded, which is really, really nice. But I've been
I
playing.
wonder where he gets that from.
Brian.
I've been playing a heck ton of Madden lately, and Battlefield. Surprisingly, I really have been enjoying that a lot more than I expected to. Be honest with you.
Did you play any of the previous Battlefields, or?
I
the
didn't
first
jump into
venture?
3 until about a year after it because I was so enticed into Modern Warfare 3, and I was
Right.
like, I thought it was good, and I jumped into Battlefield 3 and got really into it, and then I hated Black Ops 2. So now I'm here and like Battlefield's pretty good, but I'm so excited for Titanfall. Like I'm so ready for that game. I'm just like, come on GameStop, like let us sell this early or something like that. Like I want that game so bad. It looks so good.
Pretty sweet. It's
I
definitely
played
that.
it at when Brian said earlier about games being betas. If you know anything about Steam, they love to give you betas, and nothing's ever finished when you play it. Until
Early
it's
access
finally
is kind of a
early access games. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's an out of
a good
control
market.
phenomenon.
To all of you viewers out there who's probably sitting there, what the hell these guys actually talking about? It just turned into a whole game rant here. Where if you don't follow up on this, or can't keep up with this, apologies. But we got a lot of, as you can probably hear, a lot of very, very excited gamers who really
Yeah.
want this to kick off because they can see the value of it, right? There is another platform out there called Steam where you can set up an account, you can go and you can buy digital versions of game, meaning you just buy it with your credit card or whatever, and you download it onto your computer, install it, and you can play it. If you don't want it anymore, you can just delete the content. It will still be in your, for all of you network monitors, your back
Your
office,
library.
your library, and you can go and you can download it again whenever you want, right? It doesn't
Yep.
matter where on the globe you are. If you have that account, you can download to that computer. They do a lot of great deals on there as well, right? Not to start promoting something else, but they're selling a lot of early access into games that are in alpha stage, which is barely a game, right? Where suddenly you just fall through the ground because that was not covered in the graphics engine. You get into betas and stuff like that and really play around with it and give your ideas to the company, what you think might be fixed or should be implemented or should be corrected, whatever. A lot of gamers really that is where they put most of their energy, right? To get into something that is new, is fresh, that they can have a small impact on. with the whole audience actually doing this. I was one of the beta testers for World of Warcraft, for example. Yes, I'm that old. To all of you young gamers who's on the panel right now.
That's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
And I had a lot of fun with that. Then came vanilla, which is the term for when the game just launched. Very early stages, and just saw how it just progressed through the years. Right, the game has been on the market for 10 years now, and they're going to be coming out with a new expansion in what, about 2-3 months, I think. Probably.
I don't know. I think it was pushed.
As we know, Blizzard, it's gonna come sometime this year. Right?
Yeah.
That's just the way Blizzard is. Kind of like I'm not gonna compare them to this launch, because the launch is gonna happen sometime today. Don't worry. So I'm not gonna put a Blizzard stamp on that, because then it's gonna be sometime this year, which is not gonna be very good for a lot of people probably. But I also participated in another game that's also been on the market for 10 years. And it's also, just like World of Warcraft, a monthly subscription-based game. Right? You pay a monthly fee to get access to play the game online with all the other people who are playing it. And it's called EVE Online.
Yep.
When I started out in that, we didn't have a whole lot of options, right? We just saw the progression throughout the years. More and more content was being added. The world was getting bigger. The world was getting more beautiful as they added new graphics engine to the whole thing. And just grew and grew and grew. That is the cool thing about being in with something when it launches, right? We're talking about this company as well. That is where you are right now. Right? You're in the early stages of MMOCashout. You know, when it is getting launched, and you will see the progression throughout the next few months and the following years, right, to what it grows into. If you haven't watched the streams and the hangouts that we've been doing for the past 3 weeks, you probably didn't get many of the gold nuggets that we've been sharing on those hangouts. But one thing that I really emphasize on when I talk to gamers as well, yes, I am a gamer myself, and I know the lingo and stuff like that. Is that sometimes an edge to have? Yes and no, right? But a lot of gamers are going to be coming to me, and you guys probably experience this as well. And then they ask, why would I be joining now when the company is not even properly launched, right? You're promoting a shop that is not there, with the ability to sell products that are not there, to make money that is still not there to be earned. So, you know what? That is an awesome point, right? Excellent point. But the way I see it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but just imagine one thing. What if you were there before Amazon launched? What if you were one of the very first when Amazon launched? Where would you be today, right? So, well, yeah. What do you think the very first product? Do any of you young people on the panel here, even though I'm not that old, but do any of you know what the very first product on Amazon was? Anyone know?
Ebooks.
Debbie.
Oh, yeah, the Kindle readers. That's what they started off as.
Ebooks, exactly. What does Amazon sells? What do they sell today?
Everything.
Everything, right? Who do you think makes the most money of all the Amazon affiliates? The people who started when it started, or the people who walked in last week?
People who were there at the launch.
Correctamundo. Where are we right now with MMOCashout?
Right now at launch.
Yeah. To all of you who are watching, and all those who aren't going to be watching, think about that one for a moment. Right? That is where we are right now. Imagine you knew about McDonald's before it opened, right? And you had the opportunity to buy some shares in it. Where would you be today? Probably not sitting here right now, right? Listening to me. You'd probably be around on the beaches of the world, just enjoying yourself with a margarita, right? So timing placement. No, it is not everything, right? That's not what I'm saying. But it can definitely change people's lives if they stick to it, right? If they see it for what it really is. A lot of people are looking at this as, well, it's only $10. They promote this company to be a $10 company, which is wrong. It's not even a $50 or $100 company. It's $1 million company if you look at it the way that we are looking at it. Right? Can you make that amount of money in this? Yes. Will it take time? Yes. Will it require a lot of work? Yes. I mean, for me, I've been working, what, 12 to 18 hours every single day for the past month. Right? There's a reason why we have the biggest team in the entire company. There's a reason for that. Because everyone that you see on this panel, and the vast majority of people watching this right now and are sitting there waiting for me to say, yes, we're live. I didn't say it, so don't go screaming at me now. But they have been working their, let's bleep it out, ass off for the past month. Right? Even people who just joined yesterday, Steven, for example, is working his butt off to get this off the ground. Those are the kind of people that are going to be making money in this business. Even if you're going to start tomorrow, even if you're watching this hangout a month from now, and you're going to be starting tomorrow or right after you watch this, you can too. All you need to do is be consistent with what you're doing. If you do nothing and you be consistent with that, you're going to be making nothing. If you work it and you be consistent with that, you are going to be making money. I cannot promise you how much. No one can. You decide how much you want to make and go for it. Right? It's that simple. And we just got some background info from Kyle here regarding Amazon. When it was founded, Canabra. Okay, I didn't know that. Another company, right, that started out in a garage. What other company started out in a garage and is now a multi-billion-dollar industry? Oh yeah, Microsoft.
Apple.
And Apple, right?
Yeah.
Everything starts out as an idea in someone's backyard or a couch or a garage, and it just turns into a billion-dollar business, right? I'm sitting here in an office chair in my best friend's house, building up the business that is going to be turning into my retirement for 2014. That's where it starts, right? With a dream, with an idea, and a goal, and a commitment to yourself that you are going to be making a change. A lot of people when they talk to me, I'm no guru, I'm no special guy, I'm not a badass in any way, shape, or form. I started online marketing in June last year. Right? I worked my butt off to get to where I am. After I started, I had $14 left in my pocket. I didn't come into this industry with a huge list or a buttload of money that I could spend on paid advertisement. I came online with an idea in my head and a dream for myself to change not only my life but also be able to change the lives of my kids, right? That I didn't even have money to see on occasion, right? Debbie and a few other on this panel already know my story. Most people don't, and this is not sad for you, blah blah. This is not to gain sympathy or anything like that. It is to inspire you, to show you that it can happen to you as well if you really want it, right? When I came online, I've been working with network marketing before, and I started in 2006. It was old school, right? Flyers on windshields, belly to belly talking, really I was talking to 40 to 50 people a day, guys. when I started out. And it paid off. 3 months later, I was doing great in Herbalife, my very first company, $8,000 in sales, but I couldn't build a team. Why? Because I had no bloody clue what I was doing. Right? I had no clue at all. I didn't know how to build a team. Didn't know how to train people. Didn't know how to provide value. But one thing that I knew was to sell. Right? So I walked into an industry with a dream that I wanted to be self-employed, and I wanted that 4-hour work week. And I was working 70 hours a week on customers, right? So eventually, it grinded me down to a point where, you know what, forget it. I'm not gonna do this. I gave up. I gave up. Then I came back after I lost my sales rep company in September 2008, and I came back online 2013. About, what was that, May, I think, and really started for real in June. I started with Debbie, Anita, Craig, and a few others here as well that I met through that company. I started up with knowing one person on Facebook. For me, when I started, Facebook was a place where you would share, I'm going to go bake a cake. Or I just went to the toilet, and my God, do not go out there. Right? That was what Facebook was to me. I didn't see it for what it really can be for the people who know how to work Facebook. Right? We got almost 700 million people on Facebook every single day. Right? So if you're sitting there right now thinking to yourself, well, I don't think I can do just as well because who should I talk to? I don't know. There are almost 700 million people on Facebook every single day. That might be a very, very good start. How? Don't spam in groups, for one. Right? It will not produce the right results. Right? Because people will not see it. It would be the same to go down to like Times Square, New Year's Eve, and shout, "I'll give whoever comes shake my hand $1,000." How many people do you think is going to be hearing you New Year's Eve on Times Square? 0. Right. Someone will see it. Someone will hear it if they're very, very close. But at the end, no. There are some crazy folks on Facebook, no question about it. But then I started out, in June with $200 on my pocket. $200 attached to my name, actually, and I spent $186 starting up in an online business. Was my fiance mad? Yes. Did I have to spend 14 days on a couch? Yes. Did she know about it until like 14 days into the month? No, because I had to ask her for money to buy food, because I spend it all on a dream, on a goal. Right? I took a decision, and I went with it. And 20 days later, I was halfway to a 5-figure income. Why? Because I took the hard business decision, right? Spending enough money to get all the way in with this company, right? To make the high commissions. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have made $3,600 extra in those first 20 days. And that was what started, for me, what I now have, right? And I kept on working until a point where, and this is a lesson to all of you. Some of you are probably not even going to listen to it because that's just human nature. But the money rose to my head, right? Stephen, Kyle, Scott, don't let this happen to you. With Scott, I know that Debbie is definitely going to be taking care of that. Don't worry about that. But the money rose to my head, right? I was making 5 figures a month, guys, right? My best week, I made $12,000. My best week. And I never ever made that amount of money before. So what did I do? I went on a prolonged weekend to the capital here in Denmark, to Copenhagen, staying at 5-star hotels, which cost what, about $600-700 a night. Right? That was what I did. And I went on a shopping spree with my fiance. I gave her a credit card with $2,000 on it and just said, go buck wild. And she did. Bought a new computer, bought a new TV, bought expensive clothes, Hugo Boss, Armani, all that good stuff. Went on 3 vacations in the last 5 months, and really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to my business. Now, what happened to my income and the team that I built? It went from up here and did this. Why? Because I lost the consistency that I had in my business, the flow, the energy, the dream, because I thought I already had it. You don't. The day you start relaxing just a little bit, or, as I found out, reinvesting the money that you've earned, so the money work for you, not the other way around, is the key to make more money and to stay in business. That lesson I learned. So I had to start all over again, and I started up this team 33 days ago today, and it is now the fastest growing team again because of the leaders that you see on this panel, not just because of me, right? Because of the leaders that we have in our team, the dedication that they have, the value that they share, the knowledge, golden nuggets, everything that these people do, not only the people you see on this panel, but the people in the team as well. Probably seen the shout outs that we did for them, or seen them in a few of the hangouts that we did. If you want to get started in a business with good support, good leaders, reach out to those people that you see here. Those are the people who can lead you to that, right? Because they want what you want. It's that simple, right? They're here to help you. And it just takes a little bit of dedication from you, a bit of consistency, and you will get very, very far in 2014. Okay. I hope you got the right message. I always do these rants, so just either get used to it or turn off the computer. Right? That's just me. I haven't slept in like 36 hours. Bear with me, please.
Here, here.
So, news. Let's see what we have.
I mean, I work tomorrow, or work today now. That'll be fun. Hey, I beat Baltimore.
Let's see. And people are writing to me now. Anyway, we can have a confirmation on a specific time. I got over 100 people crying out to me right now that they actually do need sleep. Yeah, we're working on that. We are working on that. Let's see if I can find some news for you guys. Those of you who are still watching, thank you for being patient. We really do appreciate it. Just that shows your dedication to this. No question about it. And I know all these people who are sitting on the panel right now, because they're so quiet, guess why? They're still working, they're still recruiting. I know that. Let's see. There's at the moment, guys, there's no new updates on this. So it looks like either we wait, or those of you who need sleep, go to sleep, and we'll update you later on that. I think is the best way to do it right now because we've been sitting here for almost an hour and 20 minutes right now. And people are writing in the group if there's any updates or anything like that. Not yet. Let's see here.
I'm here for the long haul.
Yep.
She's a night owl.
She sure is. She beats me sometimes. Let's see. I'm currently scrolling through the different posts that we have from the admins right now. If any of you are wondering why I'm just sitting here staring, that's why I'm probably a little bit focused right now. But so far, guys, there's sorry, there's no real update right now. Let's see. No. As of right now, no real updates. Might be a good idea. Well, the Australian team having a lot of people from the US as well, so I think it's fair to say that the US team, you can probably go to bed right now. Just don't oversleep. I cannot give you a time at the moment. I would love to be able to give you a time frame, but I can't, as we don't have any updates right now on what is going on. It is a merchant account issue right now because it broke down during the test that we were doing a few hours ago. But again, look at the bright side. Luckily, that was done, so it didn't happen when, after 10 people had signed up and paid. That would have been very, very, very bad. So no one is in right now, and it's not come to a complete stop for the people already in, so they couldn't get more people in. So I think the best thing we can do right now is just call it for now, guys. And we'll just return at a later point. We got over 200 viewers right now. My apologies to all of you to keep you up. We do appreciate that you're sticking around, most definitely. But as soon as there's going to be some news, it will be posted in the group. And don't worry, you are going to be getting in, right? As soon as I get in, it's just going to go downwards from there. So you will be getting your link from your sponsor. If you're in my time zone, which is 6 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time, then you'll be getting it probably sometime today. For the Americans, it's going to happen after you slept, so whether you count that as a new day, seeing that it's past midnight now, or tomorrow, then it's going to be that, right? There's no reason to keep everyone up. Jacob is going to bed now as well because he's located in the UK. He's 1 hour behind me, so he's going to go back to bed and get some more sleep. I'm probably gonna go to bed myself. So let's call it for now, and we'll bring up the live hangout again once we have some good news for all of you guys and do what we actually intended to do in the first place. All right. So until later, thank you for your patience. Thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you either later today, tomorrow, or whatever time zone you're in, right? But
What's the earliest launch time? Are they setting it for?
it's not set as of yet. We don't have any official updates that we can give out right now, and I don't want to give people false hope that it's going to be within the next 6 hours. We
Right.
don't know.
My only question would be, like, say it was up in the next hour, would we delay it for 6 hours?
I would love to answer that one, but I can't.
I hear ya.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an update from the corporate side as well. They don't
Yeah.
know either.
Yeah, like if we can get an idea, can we go to bed and sleep for 8 hours, or should we get up in 4 hours and check, or?
I would say to everyone, go to bed, get a good night's sleep, and we'll give it a crack again tomorrow. I think that's the best bet right now because people are tired, they're stressed. A lot of people are probably a little bit frustrated that this has happened, but it's technical difficulties right now. They are being fixed, so it will be fixed, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Those of us that hang in there are the ones that will prosper in the end.
Yeah. If any of you are sitting out there right now thinking, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna quit. Talk to you again in 2 months, right? Because you're gonna regret it. Let me just put it like that.
We don't
So-
use the Q word.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's a 4-lettered word.
Mm-hmm. The only
Yeah.
Q you use is QWAL.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna
so,
go figure out this thing called sleep and see if I'm still capable of doing it.
Yeah, I need to Google that part because I forgot what it's actually all about. But talk to all of you later, and as soon as I know something, it is definitely going to be posted. But to all of you who are now past midnight or close to midnight, get some sleep, right? And let's try again tomorrow and see if they fixed it. There's no reason for us keep pushing them and stressing them to get it done ASAP because things do not get fixed like that. Like looking at a pot of water, thinking that looking at it will make it boil that much faster, right? Not going to happen. Give them time to get it properly fixed, and then we'll update you as soon as we have something and that we know that it's properly working. All right? So thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to all of you later. Right? So take care and talk later.